This is the beginning of a new day.
This is the beginning of a new day.
God has given me this day to use as I will.
I can waste it.
I can waste it.
I can waste it or use it for good.
What I do today is important.
What I do today is important.
As I am exchanging a day of my life for it.
When tomorrow comes,
this day will be gone. Forever.
This day will be gone forever.
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 Leaving something in its place. I have traded for it.
I want it to be gain, not loss.
Good.
Good.
Good, not evil.
success.
Success, not failure.
In order that I shall not forget.
In order that I shall not forget the price
I paid for it.
Everybody get ready. Ooh, everybody get ready. Ooh, everybody get ready. Ooh, everybody get ready. Ooh, everybody get ready for Steve. Everybody get ready for DC. Everybody get ready for Steve. Everybody get ready for DC. Everybody get ready for Steve and 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 DC.
We've got a 32-year-old man in Kentucky that I talked about early this morning with Don Hartley, and I just want to mention this again, who was arrested after getting caught when someone called 911. They had driven by a dead deer on the side of the road, and the guy that was arrested was having sexual relations.
With the dead deer.
With the dead deer.
Well, at least it was dead. I'm looking for some bright spot in the story.
I'm going to hold up a picture of the guy. That's his mugshot.
Man.
As soon as you see him, you'll say guilty. And I'm going to hold it up to the camera. If you're watching Stephen DC TV,
you get to see the picture right now.
Facebag page. Facebag page. You click on the top, Stephen DC TV, and then you'll be able to see us here in the studio. But
this is a great advantage.
This is a great example of what is going on
for using Stephen DC TV.
Looks
you get
pretty
to see
good
the picture
right there on the camera.
Now, there's no doubt. If you told me that a guy had sex with a deer on the side of the road, I would picture that dude.
That's exactly what you picture.
Yes.
And, you know, I worry about his... Look.
You worry about what?
His picture in this story was on the TV station in Kentucky. Happened in Kentucky.
It wasn't Alabama?
No.
Yes!
Woo! You know who just breathed a sigh of relief? Walker County. No, it was Kentucky. But I worry about this man's family, because they didn't do anything. So this man's kids, your daddy was on TV with a dead deer. I mean, imagine we'd have to live with that.
His mama, his
mother, or his wife, or his sister, anybody.
And you know, maybe the nut doesn't fall
too far from the tree.
You know, maybe.
That's usually true.
Well, maybe daddy did it once.
Your reaction, though, was priceless. At least it was dead.
Is it 46 degrees, fun 11 degrees in T-Town?
and the warm-up is on the way. That's good news. Looks like a nice weekend, too, in the 70s, Don Hartley.
Yeah, it's about time.
It is about time.
We had that warm spell that everybody just, started putting their winter clothes up and forgot. Well, wait, there's the winter's still with us.
Oops. And remember, we've had snow on Easter before in Alabama.
Yes. And the National Weather Service says, we could have one or two more cold spells before it's over.
Want to say congratulations and a big Stephen D.C. Morning Show bear hug this morning to the Tuscaloosa County High boys basketball team. They've made history, reaching the Class 7A Final Four. That's pretty cool. Tuscaloosa County High boys basketball securing their first Class 7A Final Four berth, beating Thompson for the Northwest Regional title. Anytime you can beat Thompson in anything, it's been a good day. So good luck to the County High Wildcats, 7A basketball. That'd be nice to see.
Yeah, the Wildcats have become a basketball school now.
Yeah, and a baseball school.
Yeah, baseball as well. That's exactly right. Yeah.
And I know they would love to become a football school again, It's a little tougher road to hoe there. We got Alabama basketball tonight, too, don't we, I believe?
Yep, Mississippi State. We beat them over there, fell way behind, which has become kind of a story for this Alabama team. Fell behind, had to come from behind in the second half to win it. But maybe a little bit different story tonight.
So we play the Bullies tonight. Is that at Coleman?
At Coleman Coliseum, 8 o'clock tip.
8 tip tonight. All right, roll tide, everybody. The mayor, Walt Maddox, will be in this studio about 7:45 this morning. And, we're just going to lock that door right there and ask him everything we've always wanted to ask him. How about that?
About how many different new restaurants and ice cream parlors and all that we got.
There's a chance we'll lead with that, and then we'll just we'll move along.
This is WFFN FM Coaling Tuscaloosa with Steve and DC in the morning and Bama's best country all day.
It's the best country.
All the variety. I love it.
So much better. It's for me.
Yes.
Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free, new, and improved 95.3 The Bear app. Free never sounded so good. 95.3 The Bear, the Town Square media station.
Days like these, Luke Combs, 95.3 The Bear. Good morning. It's Wednesday, February 25th, 2026, 6:13 in the morning. We've got concert tickets to give you this morning. It's going to be Hank Jr. in about an hour, giving you tickets to see Bo Cephas in Birmingham. And so that will be coming up 7:15-ish. And then, listen to this, when the mayor gets here, Mayor Maddox, at some point while he's here, we're going to play a round of Quick, the mayor's edition, where you got to think fast. And we'll give away tickets to see a very special program. I want to go to this Bama Theater, Tuscaloosa. It's a tribute to Randy Travis. Now, of course, because of Randy's health, he's not able to perform. He will be there at the Bama Theater. He'll be on stage, and he will speak. But then he have other folks that'll be singing that are just fantastic. But a tribute to Randy Travis with Randy Travis on stage at the Bama Theater, and we'll give you tickets to see that this morning with Quick with the mayor. So now the mayor doesn't know it yet, but I'm sure he'll agree. He's up for anything. By the way, I sent a message, Don Hartley, to Stan Pate, our favorite local businessman and developer, to call in today while the mayor was in the studio. Because, to see what is the very latest, if there's any developments on what's going on the old McFarland Mall property. And
there's activity out there.
Yeah. Stan said that I think he just didn't want to give it up, Stan said that he wouldn't be able to call this morning because he has a sore throat. But
yeah, okay.
Is that the old Dodger route?
Do a little gargling there, Stan.
He said maybe next time. So I don't know what that means, but he will not be joining the mayor on the phone unless, and Stan's capable of surprising us.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he could call in but anyway, if he does, we'll put him on with the mayor, and if he doesn't, we won't. So that's how that goes. I mean, when Stan says he has a sore throat, he has a sore throat. I mean, usually he doesn't mind talking.
Yeah, Stan reminds me an awful lot of Donald Trump, his friend, Donald Trump.
What, they enjoy talking?
What's that?
They enjoy talking?
Well, they're both, usually when they talk, they're entertaining.
Yeah.
And they have something to say.
Well, and I agree with that. And two of my favorite people, by the way, as you well know, the president and then Stampede. So, they are well aware of each other. So, Don, I think you know me well enough by now. We've worked together for a while that I'm an avid reader of Vogue magazine. And I got my 2026 preview.
Uh-oh.
And I had to look twice because I thought I was imagining some of these people that just absolutely, I think, have lost their minds. They're insane, and they get paid big money to do stuff like this. The editors at Vogue, I'm not making this up, have proclaimed 2026 the year of the butt crack. Now, we all know the plumber's butt crack, right?
I thought it always had been a year of the butt crack.
It has around here, at least when you call a plumber. I mean, come on. But now they're saying backside cleavage. I think they're talking about women. Backside cleavage is going to be the new thing this year. Dresses will be designed. I don't see these dresses being sold anywhere locally. But I may be wrong, where the cleavage goes so far down in the back that you see crack. And they're calling it the year of the crack. Backside cleavage is in.
Well, all you have to do is look at the award ceremonies in Hollywood. And all of the women seem to be trying to be as nude as they can be. As wear as little and much see-through as possible.
That's fine, yeah. Can't complain.
I'm trying to help the ratings. They need it.
Yeah, they need it. But the year of the crack. So be on the lookout. The next time you're at Walmart. It's been the year of the crack at Walmart for ages.
And we're talking about something totally different crack than what some people may think about.
Yes. Pants sagging off your hips on the backside. For women, the year of the crack, according to Vogue 2026. What next? Come on. What next? It does say here that men's pants will be cut a little lower in the back than normal.
No, thank you.
I don't see you styling in any butt crack jeans anytime soon.
Not intentionally, anyway.
I was going to say, if you see my butt crack, it's not intentional. Don't look, Ethel. 95.3 The Bear. Man, I stayed up way too late last night watching the State of the Union, the 2-hour State of the Union speech. Longest in history, but I thought it was good. Jimmy Carter, did you stay up and watch last night?
I bailed out about 9:15. I think I was gone. I just drifted away. Then I woke up later, and I think it was still on. I mean, it was like on all night or something. I think it was.
It felt that way. It really did.
It felt that way.
There were some good moments.
There were some great moments. I saw the hockey moment and some of the and the veterans and all that. There was a lot of good stuff in there. And then they actually did cutaways and showed some of the Democrats scowling at them and stuff. That was
I enjoyed that too. I enjoyed that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I used to be a pretty decent NASCAR fan. NASCAR grew up with country music. They were like peanut butter and jelly for years and years and years and years. I mean, people that were country loved Dale Earnhardt Sr. and Jr., and Richard Petty and the Allisons and all that. It was very close to country. And then they kind of went off. I don't know what their problem was, but they're admitting now that they screwed up. This is from NASCAR's president. We deserted our fan base, so now you're seeing us we can introduce the sport to new fans, but this is how we got here, talking about dealing with country music and all. So they're going to try to do better. They had Miranda at the Daytona 500.
That's a good start.
Hopefully they'll get...
Yeah.
It's fine. You can do all the rapping and stuff you want because some of these drivers listen to that. That's fine. But the audience doesn't need to listen to what the drivers are listening to necessarily. Mm-mm. And because a lot of these young boys, they're rappers and crappers and all the other stuff. NASCAR's in Austin this week, 2:30 Central Time is when that race is off. Brett Jones died. He's a songwriter. He wrote a lot of good stuff. Crazy Town for Jason Aldean. One of them that I liked was A Little Past Little Rock for Leanne Womack.
That's a great record.
1998.
Yeah.
That is a great record. And he wrote a lot of good stuff. Brett Jones was 69 years old. Blake Shelton's going to do a private concert at Old Red, Nashville. It's a national contest with Old Red, running between March 1 and 31, the Spring Blake Sweepstakes. Okay. Speaking of spring break, boy, they are serious down in Panama City. Don't mess with them. There's been a bunch of stuff on the internet. I think it's been on some of the, I don't know, people want to have some of these house parties and some of that.
Right.
They're not going to put up with that.
No, PC learned a long time ago, you better stay family friendly or you'll run off the people that pay the bills down there.
Right, and so they're going to put you in the hoose cow if you go down there and cut the monkey too much. Don't be doing that. Just have a good time, but don't be crazy. Keith Urban's got new management. It's called Crush Management. Yeah, you're going to read it. It's the same people that do Green Day, Fallout, Weezer, Train, and Sia.
Wow, okay.
So it's rockers, but okay. Miranda, she just got a big award the other night. That's the Texas Heritage Music. It's the same thing that George Strait got. Highest award they give to Texas country music singers. She said, I tell you what, when I was playing Rudy's Barbecue in Tyler, Texas, for 2 people, and my mom would just gather everybody up and say, you're going to listen to the damn music. Y'all are going to cheer, and you're going to love it. Gotta love a mom.
Was that Ruby's Barbecue, you said?
It was Rudy's. Let's see.
Rudy's.
Yeah, Rudy's Barbecue in Tyler, Texas.
Yeah, that had to be good.
That had to be good. I got a ranch for you for the Stephen D.C. show. Y'all can relocate.
We're looking
to it's called the Lone Woman Ranch in Driftwood, Texas.
Yeah.
From the top of the mountain there, you can see downtown Austin. So you're 10, 12, 15 miles out.
Austin's a cool place.
George Strait and George Jones used to take their bands to rehearse sometimes.
Okay.
Got deer and turkey and wildlife and 2 houses on the property, one for Steve, one for DC.
I like that. Now, how much acreage are we going to have? Good
675.
I think we could do, yeah.
Unspoiled acreage, and it's supposed to be real nice. Some of the pictures are great. I'm going to try to find some to post. And then Nashville is ranked number 21 on the Travel and Tours World Nightlife Travel Destinations. Nashville beats Madrid, Seoul, Paris, and London.
That's amazing.
Now, it comes in, Austin comes in 22. Okay. Beating Nashville, obviously, is Las Vegas, Miami, Los Angeles, New York City. I didn't know this. Nashville has approximately 1,100 bars.
Well, yeah, and a new one opening just about every day, it seems like.
Now, 1,100 is a lot of bars. I can guarantee you, if you went to all 1,100, you would probably be shot by the time you got to at least number 1,000.
You don't think you'd make it past that?
There are some shoot-around-the-corner places in that town. So you don't. That's why I keep telling people, when you go to Nashville, it's not Disney World. It's a town, and it's kind of got some rough sections of town.
It grew up fast, didn't it? It grew up fast.
It grew up fast, but these bad sections have always been bad sections.
Well, it remains, however, as bad as some of it might be, the number one bridesmaid destination, it seems like. Oh, yeah.
And they pretty much stay in the downtown area. They stay in a 2 or 3 block area.
Yeah.
So that's why you haven't ever heard anything bad happen to them. But it's like in New Orleans. You get off of Bourbon Street very far, you got a good chance of getting in trouble or your purse snatched or you getting snatched.
I got you.
So just be real careful when you go to Music City. Party down, have a good time, just kind of stay there in the heart of things. Don't be getting out by yourself.
Jimmy Carter, you know what? You could probably make a small fortune leading tours, personal VIP tours in Nashville. I mean, you really could.
I've done it for VIPs before, but if I wanted to get somewhere in there, maybe someday I'll be a tour guide.
Because you know where the bodies are buried.
I do, unfortunately. I've actually taken people to the cemetery where several people who signed the Declaration of Independence are buried.
Oh, wow. Wow.
It's the city cemetery. There's a lot of history in that.
I would be in line to buy a ticket for a Jimmy Carter VIP tour sometime. I really would. Nashville, Jimmy Carter style. 95.3 The Bear. That's what I'm talking about. Hudson Westbrook, who is about 16 years old, but sounds like he's about 50. And that is a huge hit. House Again.
Yeah.
A lot of these
number
artists.
Number 1 for him,
Yeah, numero uno.
First number 1 for Hudson.
A lot of these artists, you wonder if they'll have one hit or have big follow-ups.
Well, him, I think I'm hearing a lot about him and this other kid that we're playing. Starts with a T.
Tyler Myers.
Yeah, I'm hearing a lot about the two of them.
He's young too.
But look, if we don't have young upcoming ones, then we don't have the next generation of stars. So.
That was well said, DC. Well said. So did you stay up and watch the State of the Union last night?
I did. It was
I watched
lengthy.
Every minute of it. The longest in history.
Wow.
It was the longest and greatest in history. I thought it was a fantastic speech. I thought he did good. I love seeing all the heroes. The hockey team, of course. I mean, that was a goosebump moment, and then all of the war heroes, and
Yeah, I enjoyed that too.
That was a nice touch. People getting the Purple Heart, I should say, Medal of Honor, and all those things.
Reminded me of my grandfather would have been the same age as the fellow that they awarded last night, had he
the 100-year-old.
Yeah,
man, I thought that dude for 100 was remarkable.
Well,
you see him grinning ear to ear when Melania put the Purple Heart around his the Medal of Honor around his neck. I wanted her to kiss him so bad.
It made me laugh when he said "stand up" because I wasn't sure if he was going to be able to.
I swear, I thought the same exact thing. But boy, he popped right up, didn't he?
He did.
He got up quicker than we do some days.
Some days, yes.
But yesterday, the gold medal winning USA hockey team spent the day at the White House. They hung out in the Oval Office with the president before the State of the Union last night, and I just saw a video. He took them into a dining room, it looks like off the Oval Office. Trump did, and catered McDonald's.
Well, of course.
RFK's head was probably about to explode.
Yeah,
but they're all sitting there chowing down on some Big Macs. The president loves him some McDonald's.
I know he does.
And so they looked like they were having a great, great time. So, and of course, the Democrats weren't standing up clapping for much of anything. My favorite, and we don't do politics on this show, really.
No.
But we'll make an exception. My favorite part was when President Trump said, and if you believe your job is to protect American citizens and not illegal immigrants, stand up. Stand up. You talk about showmanship. That's never been done before. So all the Republicans are up, and the Democrats, with the exception of Fetterman, are all sitting down. And the applause goes on, it seemed like 5 minutes, and Trump is just looking at him, and he said, you people are crazy. He said, you're crazy. You can't stand and clap that your primary job is to protect the American people.
Yeah, well, and that is crazy because they are working for us.
And they were all sitting there with just puss on their faces, I was just...
They're working for America.
But basically, the Democrats hated the speech. They thought it was the worst thing ever, and the Republicans loved it. So
yes,
there you go. That is the State of the Union.
Yeah, at this hour.
And speaking of politics, the mayor, Walt Maddox, will be here, and he will join us about 7:45. First time we've ever had him in the studio. He's been on the show 100 times, but we've never had him eye to eye, face to face. And that'll happen this morning, 7:45. And we look forward to that. By the way, the mayor's a real show-off. I just saw a picture of him out all sweaty and jogging like an hour ago.
He does that every morning. He jogs 18 or 26 miles. He jogs every day.
I'm surprised you and I don't ever pass him down on the Riverwalk.
Yeah.
Awesome. About people's lives.
The Steve and DC Morning Show.
95.3, The Bear, Little Kenny and Dolly. You can't go wrong with Islands in the Stream. DC, do I remember correctly? Did you tell me once that is the only song that you know all the words to?
I think so, yeah. I mean, I did tell you that, and because it is the only song that I think I know all the words to.
Yeah.
If there's another one, I can't think of it right now.
You being musically inclined, of course, you're a drummer. That might make a difference. Not a vocalist.
Right.
I'm a little surprised that that's the only song you know all the words to.
Well, but I mean, think about it. All the words is a big deal. Most of the time you know like the chorus but knowing every lyric is a big deal. And I mean, it was written by the great Kenny Rogers.
Yes.
And Dolly.
Yeah, and you've been known to karaoke that on occasion.
I don't know if they wrote it or not, but whatever.
Yeah, whatever. For purposes of the Stephen D.C. show, we'll take it.
Steve and DC, giving you more concert tickets.
95.3 The Bear, and we do give away more concert tickets than anybody else on the radio.
Yeah.
Right now, it's Hank Jr. and Sammy Kershaw coming to the Coca-Cola Amp in Birmingham, and these are hot tickets. We're going to play right now. If you want to win, 205-339-4953. Grab your line and hang on to it in case, our first caller doesn't always win. So if you get a line and you connect, keep it going because you could be the person that, gets to jump in.
Yes.
This is listener Seth, who was the first through. Seth, good morning. Roll Tide.
Good morning, Roll Tide.
How you doing this morning, man?
Doing good. Just finishing up the workout. Heading to work now.
Oh, where did you work out this morning?
Crunch.
Oh, yeah. I bumped into him there.
You didn't by chance bump into Tuscaloosa Mayor Walt Maddox, did you? He was just out running a little while ago. He's
I didn't see him.
He's on his way to the studio this morning to be our guest, and hopefully he'll get a chance to shower before you.
Yeah, I think he's more of a jogger than a gymmer,
Yeah,
Yeah,
more of a jogger than a gymmer.
Yeah.
All right, here's how we're going to do this. We want to give you these Hank Jr. tickets, and I have a big question this morning, and the way the big question works is we're going to give you 60 seconds, and you can shout out as many answers as you can think of. And should you get the right answer within that 60 seconds, you win the Hank Jr. tickets. So you're not penalized for any wrong answers, okay?
No, there's no penalty for that.
No penalty for that. There is, however, a substantial penalty for early withdrawal.
Yes.
And by the way, did I mention DC is your lifeline this morning, Seth?
Oh, hey, look at that.
Yes, sir. All right, here we go. Hang on.
Okay.
60 seconds on the old clock.
The game begins in 3, 2, 1.
2 in 5 people have done this at work. What is it? Seth, DC? Guess away.
Fart.
You said fart.
Fallen in love. Let me see. They've stolen office supplies.
Spread rumors.
Started rumors?
Yeah.
Guess away.
They have gotten into a fight with a coworker.
Stole company time.
They have been so upset they cried. Let me see what else.
We've already done fight.
What else?
Called out a word when they weren't sick.
Told their boss.
Sick.
All great answers. 4
to stick it.
3, 2, 1.
To take this job and shove it.
Seth, have you ever cried at work?
No, I haven't.
Well, DC said cried at work, and I'm glad because that's the correct answer.
Oh, hey now.
You got your ticket, Seth. You're going to see Hank Jr. 2 in 5 people say they have cried at work.
Wow.
2 in 5.
Thinking about that,
I'm one of the 3 and 5.
I mean, look, let's be honest. Most of the time, that's probably not going to be a big old boy. Maybe it is, but it's probably going to be.
Hey, I mean, we're sensitive too. We big old boys.
Yes, but I think it probably is a lady that got upset at the
Audio
office.
Bob's got his hand in the air.
Now, let's be honest, DC. You and I have known Steve for a long time, worked with him for a long time.
Yes.
He has made a good number of people cry, and I have witnessed it.
Wait. You're not saying that I've cried at work, but that I've made people cry?
Oh, you've made people cry at work.
Yeah.
DC, vouch for me.
No, that's true.
Now, this is back when I used to be wired a little tighter than I am now.
Right,
DC?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're much looser now than you were then.
Back
yes,
then.
yes.
But yeah.
No, that's,
it's nothing I'm proud of.
Yeah.
Seth, I am proud, though, that you won Hank Jr. concert tickets, all right? I got out of that.
Hey, thank y'all so much.
Hey, and thank you so much for listening. Hang on, we'll get you all hooked up.
I was just looking at a list of some things that like people, say they've done at the workplace. And this was kind of funny too. I've never done this. I wonder if you have. 25%. I mean, that's a bigger number. 1 out of 4 people have done this at work, even though it could get them fired. They've snooped or gone through their boss's desk.
I've never done it, but given the chance, I would. I don't know if I should admit that.
I've never done that because, number one, most importantly, it's not a good thing to do. Secondly, I mean, he could walk in and then you're really...
No. You have to make sure his car's not in the parking lot. And you also have to make sure that I sound like I'm guilty. You have to make sure that there are no snoops that are going to see you do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I should correct myself.
Have you ever picked up someone else's, now everybody has direct deposit, someone else's paycheck and looked at it when they were out of the room to see how much money they made?
Yeah, I've actually gotten somebody else's paycheck before.
Yeah, but that's different. I mean, that wasn't your fault.
No, that wasn't.
But have you ever, if I were to leave the room and my check was here and it was face down and I went to the bathroom, would you pick it up and look at it?
Believe it or not, I really am not that into that. But, maybe if it was sitting close enough where I wouldn't have to do a lot of work
well,
to do it.
You and I are so different because if you left the room, not only would I flip yours over and look at it, I'd take a picture of it with my phone.
Wait a minute.
That's Joe Diffie, and the mayor requested that we play that as we lead into his segment today. That is Pickup Man, and the mayor is a pickup man, I'm sure.
Well, in regards to trash and recycling, absolutely.
Well, wait a minute.
Good job.
I don't think we've ever covered really what kind of vehicles you like to tool around in,
He may
Mr.
not
Mayor.
want us to know.
I mean, are you a truck guy, an SUV?
SUV. I'll be a truck guy when I leave this office. So I do want to. I like to. For whatever reason, I like to haul things. I don't know why, but I don't know if that's just the male instinct in me.
It is. That's a genetic thing. I do believe we just like to haul stuff.
So you'll be the guy to call anytime we need to move.
Yes. Stephanie will just look at me. I'll put things in the back, and she'll go, "Why are you doing this?" I go, "I don't know why I'm doing this, but I feel like I need to haul it somewhere. Somebody may need this piece of plywood, and I don't know why."
It's a guy thing.
Yeah.
Very, very, very funny. I remember when I was working in Birmingham, and we had the then mayor in the studio, Larry Langford. That's before he went to the penitentiary. But he was a friend of the show, just a colorful man, and we always liked having Larry in the studio. And there was a big controversy because he had the option on getting whatever kind of vehicle he wanted as mayor to drive in Birmingham. And he had opted for a Cadillac Escalade, and I was giving him the dickens about it. I'm like, do you realize there are many other vehicles you could have picked that would have cost the city a lot less money? But no, I mean, he'd play along. We kind of play with each other. But you had to have the Cadillac Escalade. He said, "Mr. Shannon, what kind of truck do you drive?" I said, "A Cadillac Escalade." He said, "You be quiet." I said, "Yeah, but I had to pay for mine."
Yeah, exactly. It's different when the city's paying for it.
I worked with Larry for a few years when he was mayor of Birmingham. He was an interesting cat.
Yeah.
Mayor Maddox, we couldn't get him on the show. He just wouldn't do the radio show or hardly any media. So our station put up billboards in Birmingham that said, "Why won't Larry Langford talk to the Stephen Leah show?" At the time, DC and I were separated.
Yes. No, that was when I was going through my transition to Leah.
Yes. So, and he saw the billboard and he called us, and that's how we got him on the show and developed a relationship. And he was absolutely funny. So he invited us to the city council meeting, which is something Mayor Maddox has never done.
Has never invited us to the city council meeting.
With these 2 giant coconuts. And this is just so Larry Langford. He said, because these are the 2 biggest nuts in town. They are crazy. So he gave us those at the council meeting. It was nuts. And, then there were rumors. I don't mean to go down a side road here, but then there were rumors, that he knew which machines to play at Victoryland. And so I sent him a text message one night. Me and some buddies were going to Victoryland. I said, "Mayor, I'm going to Victoryland with some friends. what machine should, I said, what advice do you have? And I got a message back, and all it said was, pray.
That's one thing I admire, among several things about Mayor Maddox, that, you have brought zero scandal to the office of the mayor in Tuscaloosa, and I love that.
Squeaky clean, scandal-free.
I'm very proud that 20 years we've never embarrassed the city with scandals.
Yes.
We've tried to do things every day the right way.
That is awesome.
Don Hartley had a story this morning I want us to start with, the news about the police department, and I think a request, if I understood correctly, for some drone technology, which is so valuable these days to cities. And I know we already use drone technology, but I think it was a $50,000 request for additional drone technology that will do things that maybe the drones now won't do. Can you speak to that this morning, Mayor?
Well, I won't speak to necessarily the capabilities of it, but I will say that what Chief Blankley started, and now as Public Safety Director is continuing, our drone technology, our cyber technology is not only the best in the state, I would put it as one of the best in the nation.
Really?
And not only is it just drones, it's the integration into the overall fabric of how we do first response in Tuscaloosa. And from just being first on scene to integration within our camera network. One of the cool things is that any major scene that we have, PD sends me a link and I can go in and take I get videos from different angles on different drones.
Great. Yeah.
And that's put up among all of our commanders. That's just one little anecdotal thing about what we're able to do. So we're investing. It's also, too, we're in a state, and not just Tuscaloosa, across the nation where law enforcement, it's very difficult to draw people into law enforcement. So one of the things you do to counterbalance that is to use technology as a leverage.
Yeah.
And that's where our drone response program has really been critical for us.
Wow.
And make sure our officers are well equipped. The extent of my knowledge about law enforcement and drones is that I don't think I ever miss an episode of On Patrol Live, and I know. That
I wish Tuscaloosa was on that show.
I don't know. I don't know what you're all referencing on Patrol Live.
There was a show called Live PD, and on Friday and Saturday nights, I think it's the Reels Network.
Yeah, it is.
And Dan Abram is the reporter.
And it's hugely popular.
And there are like 10 different police offices around the country.
Departments,
and they go live. So it's like you're on patrol live, and you're in the squad car, you answer calls with them, and I mean, you're on the edge of your seat. It's so compelling.
You ride along with the officer, and so they'll switch from, as action is happening, they'll switch to departments. And there's several in the South. I mean, there's several in Florida that I know they use.
Oh, yeah. In
Mississippi.
Fact, they did the Jefferson County Sheriff's Department for a while and then stopped. I think they rotate departments through. Now, a lot of cities just don't want to do it for whatever reason. It seems like it could be a lot of trouble. I mean, you got a cameraman live in the backseat of a police car. What can go wrong?
I think it makes them look like the heroes that they are.
They are.
I mean, I think it's a very big positive.
And somewhere our city attorney's having a heart attack just even having this discussion, right?
About Tuscaloosa.
We better be creative because it's harder and harder to get people to go in law enforcement.
Yes.
And you look at what happened, and Sarah and I were talking about on the way over here in New York City. That's, unfortunately, too many people don't respect what police officers do for their respective communities. And so we've got to find every tool in the toolbox to be able to recruit and retain police officers.
Absolutely, we do. And speaking of that, this will be the perfect segue. We have our First Responders Appreciation Lunch today for all police officers, firefighters, rescue in the area. Free lunch, courtesy of our friend Giovanni at Jalapenos.
Amazing man.
New Watermelon Road from 11 to 1 today. And by the way, everybody there is qualified to win, get in it to win it, Morgan Wallen concert tickets at Bryant-Denny Stadium.
Yeah. Thank y'all for doing that.
And it's
we enjoy that. We
by
really do.
far the safest building for 2 hours every month. That is the safest building on the planet.
There's no question about it. I've got just, speaking of police and law enforcement, while we're on the subject matter, occasionally I'll see something on Facebag, as Span calls it, Facebook, and somebody will say, hey, ICE is in Tuscaloosa this afternoon. Has ICE been to Tuscaloosa?
Not to my knowledge.
Not to your knowledge?
Not to my knowledge.
Those are just rumors, yeah.
And we would work with them. I mean, we work with all of our federal partners.
Yeah.
And so, as I told, from time to time, people say, well, you shouldn't, work with ICE because of, what has happened across country. And I say, well, I swore an oath to 2 constitutions, the federal and state constitutions.
Yeah.
I have to uphold that oath.
Yes.
That's right.
So you're saying you can't believe everything you read on social media?
I know it's crazy, right?
What?
It's insane.
Write that down.
But no, they're not. And frankly, I don't know if we have the issues that you may see in other parts of the nation.
Yes.
That doesn't mean they may not come, and they may. By the way, ICE has been doing this for as long as I've been mayor.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is not necessarily
a new thing.
The mission may have gotten bigger under this administration, but this is not a new thing. And so us collaborating and working with ICE would not be something we haven't been doing for years.
Yes. I also wanted to highlight schools in Tuscaloosa for something they were just featured on television as you walked in for being kind of groundbreaking in mental health awareness and teaching the teachers how to look for signs, because that is such a big deal. Right now, the mental health crisis across the country.
And mental health is the number 1 public safety issue in Tuscaloosa.
Really?
And it's not even close.
Wow.
I mean, think about this. Bryce Hospital has 263 beds. When I was elected mayor, it had over 700. So we've had the reduction of 500 beds.
Man.
In the meantime, by the way, I don't think anyone thinks our mental health is better today than it was 20 years ago.
Right.
So put that in perspective. So that's the largest state mental health institution in Alabama. The second largest, Tuscaloosa County Jail. 30% of the inmates at Tuscaloosa County Jail are on some sort of psychotropic drugs. The increase that you see in homelessness is really just a reflection of the dearth of mental health services that exist in our community. And Tuscaloosa is fortunate in one way that we are the mental health capital of Alabama, but unfortunate because people throughout the state migrate to Tuscaloosa to find services that don't exist.
Yes.
There are a lot of, and I can't, I've got to give Judge Robertson a lot of credit. He has really led this effort for our community. The city, county is working together with our state local legislative delegation to see if we can't find some answers. It's a state problem. Think about this. We have 26 police officers at TPD that do nothing but mental health.
Really?
Wow. Nothing but mental health. We have 4 social workers between Tuscaloosa Fire and Rescue and TPD. Nothing more than mental health services.
Yeah. Well, that's like you said, it's not even close. It's the biggest issue.
I am thrilled to know that we give it the attention that it needs and deserves.
Yeah.
Man, that is the root of so many problems when people have, run-ins with the law.
Which is why I'm proud of what our schools are doing, because if you can start young and make an impact, that could make a difference.
Yeah, and it's going to be fascinating to see, and I use fascinating not in the terms of maybe positive, but what COVID has done to put that accelerator on the fire.
Yes,
because I do think COVID has made this problem even worse. We're really seeing the impacts of it.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Before we move from law enforcement, I wanted to ask again about a timeline on naming a permanent police chief in Tuscaloosa and where that stands.
I suspect we'll be sometime in May or June on that. We continue to move through the process of finding, wanting to get the right candidate. I'm not certain when the application period closes, but it closes soon. And we've put together a committee that will review that. We have 2 council members that are part of that committee, along with Director Blankley, Acting Chief Sanders is part of that. So it's a good group of people. And then they will get a recommendation to me sometime, probably after the Mayor's Cup. I suspect sometime in that time frame.
Speaking of that Mayor's Cup.
I dropped that on purpose because I'm promoting it.
See, you're good. He's good. DC, he's good.
I know he is. I know. Very smooth.
I hadn't been here 20 years without a reason, man.
Very smooth.
And the first thing I sat down to this morning was a video of you at the crack of dawn, sweaty, and you just finished a job.
I get so tired of those videos.
I do too. I said, what a show
AI.
off.
It's just AI.
It's AI.
It's very funny. And you said you were getting ready for the Mayor's Cup. You take that pretty seriously, don't you?
I do. I'm 53 years old, and I'm still proud I can get out there and pound out 5 miles in the morning.
Wow.
I'm really proud of that.
Well, you should be, because that's impressive.
But it was,
Man.
the temperature out there, I know this, I can geek out about this, but there's nothing better in the running world than this morning's temperatures.
Yeah.
You start off a little cold, but it doesn't take long, and it's perfect.
To heat
it's
up.
Absolutely perfect.
That's awesome.
We had a listener call in. We were talking about your video, and we put it up on the 95.3 Bear Facebook page so all could see. We were saying first, we hope that you showered before you came over today, and you obviously did. But unfortunately, we didn't. But
yes, but he did. That's what's important.
We had a listener that had just finished their workout, and they were looking for you at Crunch Fitness. They didn't know where you worked, but they said, well, hey, if he's out running, maybe I'll see him at Crunch Fitness.
Yeah.
So you never know.
Those are professionals over there.
Yeah.
That's intimidating to go in a place like that.
You're more outdoorsy, I take it.
As much, I'm a real believer, especially again, I hate to use the word getting older, but I think as much sunshine and fresh air you can get, it is so good for you.
It's so true.
Vitamin D, baby.
I believe in it.
Yeah, I do too.
It's the truth.
I believe in it.
It's the truth.
Too. I read a lot about it.
Inside.
I want to turn down to something that I'm truly concerned about here in the Tuscaloosa area. Seriously concerned about it, and especially this time of year. And I want to pick your brain, and I know you will level with us. We'll know what's going on with our Tuscaloosa amphitheater. Mayor, here we are, 20-something days out, about to be spring. Every time we turn around, we get a concert announcement from the Coca-Cola Amphitheater in Birmingham or the BJCC. And these are A-list acts, and they're booking through the spring and they're booking through the summer. We hear, about bookings in Huntsville. And unless I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, I only know of 3, maybe 4 bookings so far from the AMP, and none of them are A-list bookings. What the heck is going on?
Well, I may disagree if they're A-list bookings, but no, you're right. We've only have 3 that are listed so far.
Yeah.
And you're also right that we are behind the Coca-Cola Amphitheater, the Orion in Huntsville, and also the Wharf down in Orange Beach.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
and we got a great venue here. I mean, that's a fantastic venue.
Yes, it is.
Well, the world changed on us. I mean, 5 years ago, we had no competition. Basically, no competition. And today, besides the Wharf, now not only do we have those venues, you have Brandon Wood.
Yep, right.
And so these are Live Nation venues. We're not a Live Nation venue.
Yes.
And so we have to be more selective. We don't have the ability to maybe roll out a portfolio like they do. But here's the good news. We were about to stage out some more announcements beginning early next week. K&A actually and I talked about this yesterday. I feel very confident. The difference that's going to happen over the years to come is we got used to being part of the Live Nation circuit.
Yeah.
And you could roll out early all your announcements. We don't have that luxury anymore. So now we're going to be I use the word piecemealing. That makes that doesn't sound as organized as it really is. You're about to see a series of bigger announcements. The other thing that's happened is, and you saw, I read recently the Orion lost $4 million last year. I haven't seen what Coca-Cola and Birmingham does.
What did we do last year?
We haven't finished the audit yet. I suspect we lost. Now, I know the previous 4 years we were positive.
Okay.
But there's no doubt we lost last year.
Okay.
Which is okay. We want to balance out over the years. They're offering silly money. I mean, money we can't compete with.
Yeah.
And so if you're offering a $250,000, $250,000 guaranteed, we just don't have the wherewithal to take that risk. And so
the artist numbers have gone way up.
Artist numbers have gone way up. And we have to make a strategic decision.
Yeah.
If we, let's say we hire an A-list artist.
Yeah.
We have to guarantee $750,000.
Okay.
We'll likely lose $500,000 on the show.
Wow.
And so it's a balance.
Yeah.
And so what will happen is...
And you don't want to jack ticket prices up so high that it keeps...
You can't afford it.
Right. It keeps local folks from being able to enjoy it. Yeah.
So what's happened is, I think what will happen... Now, again, it'll be a year from now, we'll be able to take notes. At some point, everybody comes back down. These new venues have to start moving towards their profitability.
Yes.
I mean, at some point, you can only lose so much money.
It can't last forever, yeah.
Then also, some of these artists have played through. We get a chance to pick them up.
Yes.
And I think we talked about this last time. Our greatest challenge in Tuscaloosa is just we're a tertiary market. We have a metro population of 250,000. Birmingham is 1.6. I think Huntsville is close to 1 million. You got the wharf that draws in, that area,
Right.
7 million visitors a year.
Right.
This is where we live. Now, where we benefit is by the University of Alabama and student power. So I say all that to say those are our challenges. We're about to have some really cool announcements.
Good.
I mean, I'm excited, and I wish, I wish this was like 4 weeks from today.
Yeah.
Because we would be having a much different conversation.
So the announcements maybe next week or a little further down the road?
We have one announcement next week, and then we'll have several coming out after that.
That's awesome.
The difference you're going to see in the
I
years
just got
ahead,
a message from K-Day with the AMP. She says, Mayor, sir, please go ahead and tell Stephen D.C. and their listeners who the first announcement is. It is.
Yeah, yes.
And I think you will be pleased on the countryside as well.
Okay, well, we'll take that. Let's just one other thing. You mentioned the AMP and what's going on there is one issue, but one very positive issue is that concerts are coming back to Bryant-Denny Stadium.
Oh, yeah. That's fantastic.
That's huge.
Well, remember last year, I called a little heck because I said that A-Day maybe not being in its form anymore wasn't going to be a detriment. We had already began the negotiations on having a Morgan Wallen in terms of economic development. That is a much bigger.
Did you keep that close to the vest?
Yeah.
Or that is an economic driver for the community.
Yes.
And by the way, that's another. We go back to the amphitheater. Now we have Bryant-Denny in play. And so some of these A-list artists you will probably see at venues like that.
Right.
Which may not be at our amphitheater, but it's still great for Tuscaloosa.
Exactly.
How does the city benefit financially from concerts at Bryant-Denny?
Sales taxes off tickets sold.
There you go.
And sales taxes off of
hotel rooms.
Hotel rooms. Every hotel room is booked. It's much more profitable than an A-Day. And an A-Day doesn't generate what a Morgan Wallen concert does.
No.
And now we will have to expend probably $200,000 in resources.
Yeah.
But we will still be on the very good profit side.
Yes.
And for the county, they will get every bit of it and no expenditure side.
And these
So for them,
stadium
it will really
shows,
work out well.
they'll draw from all over the Southeast. I mean, the people will come in.
Already we're hearing people from Atlanta that are coming to see Morgan here looking for a place to stay.
Absolutely, because, they're not everywhere. So
I'm so glad the university is doing that. I think Bryant-Denny is, I commend them. Bryant-Denny is an amazing venue. And people, a friend of mine was telling me they're not really Morgan Wallen fans, but they want to go to a concert inside Bryant-Denny Stadium.
Yes. Yeah, just the experience. Yeah.
And I'm old enough to remember Bama Bash.
Me too.
Going to see Alabama at Bryant-Denny Stadium.
That was the last one, right?
I think so.
Alabama,
40-something years ago.
So we will have more shows at the at BDS.
Can you confirm that, Mayor? That we will have more concerts other than...
There's nothing to my knowledge finalized, but I can't imagine in this new NIL world we're living in that this is a good way for the university to generate money for athletics, and it makes all the sense in the world. So I can't imagine there won't be more.
Now, Greg Byrne had mentioned to us that Taylor Swift is coming. Can you confirm that?
Steve's a big Swiftie. He'd like to know.
Are you a Swiftie, man?
I've become one.
I saw something the other day in the Wall Street Journal.
Sense.
That
She's just brilliant.
She is worth $1.8 billion.
She's going to make it, I think. She's going to make it. Yes. Although she did, if you watch that documentary that is out now, she did give each crew member $1 million bonus on this last tour.
Yeah.
We're talking like 150 people.
She takes care of her folks
in her crew, so that's not a bad bonus.
So, Mayor, if you could book anybody you wanted, I think I might have asked you this before. I want to see if your answer is the same. Who would you book?
Oh, you talking about just for me, who I like?
I didn't ask you. We asked Greg Byrne that question, and he laughed, and he said, everybody's going to think I'm crazy, but if I'm honest, it'd probably be Metallica. But who, Byrne's a rocker, man. He's a rocker.
I love Oasis.
See, that works.
Yeah, Oasis.
All right.
I'd
be happy with that.
Coldplay.
I didn't see that coming.
Couple of that, you know.
Well, Coldplay can do a stadium
Morgan
show.
Wallen, though. I mean, our family's been jamming to Morgan Wallen lately.
Big as it gets, yeah.
You know what? Don't laugh at me, but I think Garth Brooks. I would love to go see a Garth Brooks.
Well,
I know I missed it when he was up in Birmingham.
And that was a great show. The Birmingham.
He's about to release new music, so who knows? That could be on the radar.
That could be big.
Yeah.
Yes.
Will you be at the Morgan? You'll have to be. When you're the mayor.
So,
concert.
And I just got a text about this to ask you as well. Is there any possibility of doing shows at Coleman again? We used to have shows there.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there could be, but I've always, Gary Weinberger, who I love and respect,
absolutely,
with Red Mountain Entertainment, he always talked about Coleman in his day was a difficult concert venue.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if that still stands with technology and the way it's evolved. So I don't know is the answer to that.
Got you.
But I would love it. The university creates so much economic vibrancy.
Yes.
And as many events as they can bring in, even if it takes away a show we might have gotten at the amphitheater, if it draws more people.
It's still good for us.
It's a win
for Tuscaloosa. Absolutely.
Well, we anxiously anticipate the announcements from the Tuscaloosa Amphitheater because, we are fond of K-Day and we're fond of the amphitheater. We want to see that thing.
Can I just say real quick, K-Day gives her heart and soul to this community. We are so blessed to have K-Day.
Yes, we are.
And I guarantee you, she's living and dying this right now, this transition we're in, and she is damned and determined to be successful.
Yeah.
So I believe in her and what
it
she's
keeps
doing.
her up at night. I truly believe it does. She cares. She and
no one should talk bad about her because she's married to a retired Navy SEAL.
Absolutely, and I've met him, and he'll take you down.
Yeah.
And if you talk bad about K-Day,
you shake his hand, even though he's been retired as a Navy SEAL, you go, I ain't screwing with that.
No, exactly. You are not messing with him.
He'll break your neck before you can count to one.
Right, exactly.
Is there any truth to the rumor that you're negotiating with him to be the next police chief?
I should, right?
I just throw stuff out and hope something sticks.
Right.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah, I like it. I like
exactly.
It doesn't have to be true.
I have to ask you, because and this is coming, about the old McFarland Mall property. And I got to tell you, I sent Stan Pate a text last night. I said, Walt Maddox, the mayor, is in the studio with us tomorrow for the first time. He's been on a million times, but he's actually going to come sit in the studio with us, and we love that. And if you want to call in, because we're going to talk about the old McFarland Mall property site. I don't know what this means. You can't read anything into anything with our friend Stan Pate, but he said, well, I have a sore throat.
By the way, you've got an A-list text list going, man. Your contact list.
Yeah, those names dropping.
I mean, it's really good.
Well, I don't know.
No, I'm as convinced as ever about the possibilities there. And again, I think we talked about this a month ago. There's no guarantee. But we are all putting our chips in the table for something dynamic and game-changing at that site.
Yes.
And now, again, it's...
You have said something significant.
Yeah, something truly significant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are we close? I know you don't want to jinx it.
No, I don't think we have anything imminent. And close may be you could shake hands, have an agreement, and it could be 3 years from now.
Yeah, okay.
Right, right.
The other thing that's out there is our economy is in this weird malaise. It's nothing like 2008 or 9.
Yeah.
It's nothing like that.
Yeah.
But there's just this lack of wanting to invest. I don't know if interest rates could drop a quarter point, another quarter point.
Just like an apprehension, a little bit of a,
Yeah, I still think, again, all I know is what I read. I think we will come out of this fairly soon because I just think the underlying principles of the economy are really strong.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll come out. That does impact when you're dealing with large corporations.
Right. Absolutely it does.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the other thing one of the challenges of being a college cities is that when you pull our demographics, you go, wow. And you look at Auburn, it's the same thing. 20% poverty rate. Oh my gosh, how could it be that way?
Yeah.
We have to go in and explain. Well, hold on a second. about 15 of that 20% are actually college students with a disposable spending of $500 million a year.
Yes, yes.
And
that makes a difference.
It makes a real difference, right?
Yes. So for sure, Trader Joe's and IKEA will be opening in early 27. All right, that's awesome.
Yeah, just go ahead and put it on there.
Yeah, we'll just go ahead and mark that down.
You have said to us in the past, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, and I know you will, but that you would love to see us get a Costco here.
I would love to see us get a Costco.
Me too.
And that comes up with our listeners a lot when we ask them, what do you guys want to bring here? If we can't have a Buc-ee's, how about a Costco?
Love the Costco.
I don't, I do not shop outside the city of Tuscaloosa, or if I can ever help it. Okay. But I hear from constituents about Costco.
Yeah.
And I know we have a lot in this community that go to Birmingham, shop at Costco. It's probably the number one requested retail here.
Interesting.
That is interesting, yeah.
So,
well, let's do it.
Yeah.
Now, will you give us the green light to use that as clickbait? What is the number one requested
that's a great
venue for
I think
that's a true story.
There's no doubt Costco is the number one requested retail that we get in the city of Tuscaloosa.
I also think a takeaway from this segment has been what the number one problem facing Tuscaloosa is. I don't think everybody knows that you said mental health is, and it's not even close. So there have been a couple good takeaways here.
Clickbait.
Or clickbait. But clickbait tends to, these are true facts.
These are true. But the world, by the way, think of how different the world is than it was 20 years ago. I think back, I tried to explain, Sarah, our comms executive director of strategic communications.
Who, by the way, is terrific.
She's fantastic.
We've had nothing but positive relations and experiences with Sarah.
That's
we appreciate you so much.
That's right.
And I know the mayor does.
I can't believe, I'm fortunate. We're fortunate to have her at the city. But my day used to start with the Tuscaloosa News.
Oh, yeah. First thing.
And then everything revolved around what was in that newspaper. And today,
now it starts with the Tuscaloosa Thread.
It does start with it. Actually, it does. And then I won't say the other. No disrespect.
I know what you mean. I
don't want to get calls when I get back to the office. Why didn't
you mention this?
He's a friend of ours.
Yeah, I love them. I love them all.
It makes us all better.
It makes us all better. But there's no. It doesn't. It's just a different pulse and pace.
Yes,
everything.
It really is. It really is.
And so, to me, and I appreciate this partnership of coming on your show, because one of the things we've got to do a better job at the city is communicate to people in multiple ways.
Yes.
And people listen to y'all. In my opinion, not only is it entertaining and all the fun stuff, and you two cool guys, they get to learn. They get to learn a little bit about what's going on in their community.
Right.
Because that is missing.
Yes. Yes.
It is.
And I think people love the opportunity to get to find out what's going on in Tuscaloosa.
I agree. And I do appreciate the fact that you are, sometimes I think you are a little too, you give us, you're honest, you're a straight shooter. I mean, you tell us exactly what's happening or what you're thinking.
Shut up some.
There was a time when you were I think it was maybe when the election was coming up. I don't know what was going on, but on occasion you'd get on and you'd let a couple of 4-letter words fly. I mean, not the really bad ones, but words you may or may not use in front of the preacher.
The hockey sticks.
And our veteran newsman Don Hartley would go to church, and your mother would say, "I wish he wouldn't talk like that."
She raised me better.
Yes,
she did raise me better.
But it just speaks
even
to
the mayor has a mother.
Yes, but the
problem is I learned them from Dad.
That's what usually happens. Exactly.
But you're passionate about it, and you care about what's happening.
Mayor, real quick, speaking of entertainment in the Tuscaloosa area, we love our Bama Theater. We love Sandy Wolf.
Yeah,
we love the work she does over there.
We had a great time there recently.
And they are bringing Randy Travis in, who, of course, had a stroke and
he did.
Can't sing anymore. Yeah, but they're bringing in a group of people to do a tribute to Randy Travis.
And Randy's with them.
And Randy will be here in Tuscaloosa on stage the entire time at the Bama Theater. He'll be telling stories, talking. The group will be performing, and we want to give away tickets to that.
Okay.
At 205-339-4953.
Yes.
You'll see Randy Travis. You'll see, again, a tribute act to him that he's a part of. He'll tell stories. It'll be a real rare opportunity.
Yeah. I mean, we haven't seen Randy Travis do anything like this in years. So this is a great opportunity.
He is one of those legends of country music.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, he is. And with
What's your favorite
help,
Randy Travis song?
Digging Up Bones.
Digging
I
Up
like
Bones.
that, and I like Forever and Ever Amen. What about you?
Bony Fingers.
Bony. Work your fingers to the bone. What do you get? Bony fingers.
Yeah. I've never heard anybody say that was their favorite Randy Travis song.
I don't know why that song always stuck with me.
Bony Fingers. That's great.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go down that rabbit trail.
No, that's all right. Let's grab a player now. Hi, who is this, please? Hello, good morning. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
What's your name?
Trish.
Hey, Trish, Roll Tide. Say hi to Mayor Walt Maddox.
Hello, Mayor. How are you today?
I'm doing well. Good morning.
Good morning.
The phones have exploded for these Randy Travis. It's the Randy Travis experience, you're calling it, at the Bama Theater.
Tell me I won one.
Yeah, well, you're about to, I think, but this is what the mayor doesn't know. He is about to participate in something we call Quick, Quick, Quick. It's one of our favorite games here on the Stephen DC Show. And if the mayor is successful, you're going to win the Randy Travis Experience tickets.
Come on, Mayor. Let's do it.
All right, Trish.
And if he's not successful, knowing him, he'll buy you the tickets.
Yeah,
I mean, that's just...
Trish, you can't lose in this. I'll get you amphitheater tickets if I'm up short on this to whatever concert you want to go to.
So I think you're in pretty good shape. Mayor, here's how Quick works.
Yeah, so there are 5 cards or categories, and you'll catch on pretty fast. You will have a lifeline here in Steve. Steve will be your lifeline. So
big whoop. He's thinking big whoop.
Get the Google machine up and running.
Right here.
So, all right.
So you have to answer as quickly as you can. We have to make
60 seconds.
5 in 60 seconds. Okay?
Yes.
5 different things. And we just shout them out, Mayor.
Okay.
Between the two of us. Let's load the official Stephen DC clock.
All right. Here we go.
Oh, I like the music, too.
That's dramatic.
Yeah, it's nice.
The game begins in 3, 2, 1.
3 things that would shock you to see in the sky.
A UFO?
3 things.
Lightning.
Lightning? That would shock you to see in the sky?
It would shock you.
Literally,
I see what you mean. It would literally shock you.
Yeah,
and one more?
A police drone.
Give 3 compliments for the person to your left.
Smart. Nice beard. Great glasses.
3 things you don't want to ever hear on a roller coaster.
I ate a cheeseburger before I got on. My diaper's leaking.
Those are quite good. Yes.
And I think my lice has been cured.
Yeah, there you go.
3 things that would make you cry.
Losing an election. Losing a Bama football game.
Losing a Bama football game.
Or UAB.
Or a UAB game, and Eli losing a game.
Yes. And I think that's 5. I think that's all 5.
We did it,
All
Mayor.
right.
Way to go.
All right.
Mayor, we ought to take this show on the road.
We ought to. Well, see, I got too cute on the lightning one. I mean, on the sky. You said shock, and I think, okay, you're talking about what shocks you.
Right. It threw me when you said that, but now I get it. Yes.
Trish, does Trish get the tickets?
Yes.
She does.
Yes.
All right, Trish, party hard.
Yay!
Party hard. Thank you so much. Do you have any questions you want to ask the mayor before we let you go?
Oh, boy.
You don't have to, Trish.
I'm like you. I want to know if Costco's coming.
Okay, when's Costco coming?
We'll keep working on it.
Everybody's into the Costco.
You hang on, and we'll take care of you with those tickets. Mayor, that was fun.
Yes, it was.
Nice job. Somebody just wrote in and said, Steve and DC, don't you dare let the mayor leave without telling him water bills are too high. My water bill is now higher than my power bill. What is going on?
I just have to see which water bill he's talking about. I mean, if he would just reach out to me, mayor@Tuscaloosa.com. The thing I would want listeners to know is that our water bills are still one of the lowest in the state when you compare to any municipality in Alabama. So
mine hasn't gotten out of hand.
Well, you'll see him because it's signed Kip Tyner.
Oh,
so
okay. Well, he knows my email address.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can handle that one.
Thank you so much for for your time this morning.
This is fun. Let's do it again next month.
Let's do it again in a month. It has been an absolute pleasure.
Absolutely.
God bless. Stay safe, man. We appreciate you.
God bless you. God bless this city. God bless this nation.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
Mayor Walt Maddox, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Who's probably going to go jog another 5 miles
Probably,
before work.
yes.
I hope that's not the song that the mayor's singing in the car. I ain't never coming back.
Yeah. That wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be good.
It wouldn't be good at all. We learned some stuff, though, didn't we?
Yeah, I think there are, some good takeaways from it.
I should say this because we were obligated to say this. The segment with the mayor is bought and paid for by the city of Tuscaloosa.
Yes. Yes.
So you know, which has no impact on the questions we ask, by the way.
Oh, no. He's never, that's one thing about him that I like. He's never one time said, hey, I don't want to address this topic or that topic.
No.
There's never been a list of questions from a handler or anybody.
Because we don't do that.
No, he lets us ask whatever we want to ask.
He may not answer it, but we can ask it, right?
Yes, yes.
All right, coming up in a few minutes, your chance to win a family 4-pack of tickets to go to Cottontail Village in Birmingham. It's like Christmas Village, but it's for Easter.
Yes.
How many vendors do they have at this thing?
Like 150 vendors there. It's crazy.
It's unbelievable. If you
entertainment, they do a lot of really cool stuff.
Yeah, entertainment, food, shopping. March 6th through the 8th, BJCC, a family 4-pack. That'll save you some money.
Yes.
And we will give those to you coming up here in just a few minutes.
They kind of do like, Costco. We mentioned Costco earlier. There are food samples all over the place. So if you haven't eaten, when you get to Cottontail Village, you'll have lunch or dinner.
Talk to me. I don't know if I'll buy stock in this or not, DC. I don't know if you will. Although you do drink the drink, Liquid Death. Liquid Death.
I do like Liquid Death.
Which is an energy drink, but it supposedly doesn't have anything bad in it, right?
Yeah, well, Liquid Death is a couple of different things.
I know there's a water too, right?
Mainly, yeah, it's just spring water. It's really good spring water.
They've teamed up with Spotify, and now you can buy a Bluetooth urn, and when you have yourself cremated or a loved one cremated, the ashes are in the urn, and when you approach it, it plays one of your favorite songs. You have to specify what song you want your Bluetooth urn to play.
Wow.
It retails for $495 at liquiddeath.com. If you want to get one of these, I think this is a great idea. I really do. What song would you want your urn of ashes to play when somebody approached it, DC?
When somebody walks by. Goodness.
You'd probably pick a Christian song, I would think. You're in the urn, at least temporarily. So Amazing Grace might not be bad, right?
Or I'm Not Coming Back. That's funny.
I'm going with an Elvis song. I think I'm going with a Hunka Burning Love.
I don't know if you want burning associated with anything. Related.
But you're cremated, so they had to, Hunka Burning Love. So think about it. What song would you want your Bluetooth urn to play?
I don't like to be around fire after death.
And now you can truly order one. LiquidDeath.com. This is not a compensated endorsement, but it could be.
And Liquid Death, the whole premise is their line is it murders your thirst. So
I see.
Liquid Death.
Well, it's a natural to do this with the urn.
Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah, it does. Makes sense. Yeah.
I guess. We got tickets to give you a family 4-pack right now to the Cottontail Village. That is right around the corner, coming up March 6th through the 8th at the BJCC. It's like the Christmas Village, which is so popular, but this one's for Easter. The Cottontail Village. Save you some money with a family 4-pack. They're going to have food. They're going to have vendors, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of vendors.
Oh, yeah. And they just, it's a big, if you've been to Christmas Village, then you know what it's like.
If you know, you know.
It's just a complete Easter deal.
So you can call right now if you'd like to claim a family 4-pack of tickets to the Cottontail Village at 205-339-4953, 205-339-4953 to win these, and we will get to that. Also, this morning, everybody's kind of reveling in the USA gold medal hockey team from the Olympics. Last night, they were featured at the State of the Union address by President Donald J. Trump. Here he is introducing them last night. I think even the Democrats maybe stood up for this.
I've never seen a goaltender play as well as goalie Connor Hellebuck. 46 shots on goal, and I asked him, the one shot, the one where you put your stick in the back and it hit the neck of your stick and bounced off, you practiced that, or was that a little lucky? He refused to answer that question. I will soon be presenting Connor with our highest civilian honor, the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then all the players came into the chamber and, everybody went crazy.
Yes. Well, I mean, that was a great moment. It was also a great moment when those two veterans were saluted.
Yeah. The guy that was 100 years old stood up and got that Medal of Honor.
100. Wow.
Melania put that medal around his neck, and he had a twinkle in his eye. Did you see that?
Yes, I did see that, and it was cute. And I was thinking the same thing, that it'd be great if Melania would have given him a little kiss on the cheek.
A little peck on the cheek. Bottom line, if you missed the 2-hour longest State of the Union address in the history of State of the Union addresses by presidents, Republicans loved it and Democrats hated it.
Stephen,